are separated by just a short stretch of water. Now the neighbours are hoping to further bridge that gap by creating an economic hub. Located in Malaysia's southern state of Johor, the Special Economic Zone is expected to cover more than 3,500 square kilometres. That's 4 times the size of Singapore. It's likely to include a port, airport and major highways. For Malaysia, the zone could attract billions of dollars in foreign investment. Officials hope it will create up to 100,000 jobs in Johor and boost the Malaysian economy by around $26 billion a year. For its part, Singapore would get access to abundant land and cheaper labour. Both Singapore and Malaysia view the project as a win-win.
I think is a perfect match because it's going to be so complementary to the two economies. The synergy between Singapore with its sophistication and its connection and its reputation as a trading nation and Malaysia with its much wider capacity for manufacturing, cost advantage, resource advantage.
The surge in AI and data centres is expected to play a significant role.
We are building a data center that's $1.5 billion, and that is a significant amount of capital. And our customers would put another $3 billion of capital in that data center. So $4 to $5 billion of one data center. Now what's that creating? Jobs. Is going to create more jobs as our suppliers also supply equipment and engineering support to our data centers. So that employment base is going to up. So there's going to be a multiplier effect because of the data center being built in a particular location.
But other factors could impact the zone's success. This border is among the busiest in the world.
Hundreds of thousands of people cross between Singapore and Malaysia each day. It's hoped that an upcoming rail link and a proposal for passport-free travel in the zone will help alleviate congestion, a key consideration for companies to manage supply chain uncertainty.
Firms have also voiced concern about a talent shortage and red tape. And while Malaysia is enjoying a period of political stability, previous crises have cast a shadow. Anwar Ibrahim is the country's 5th Prime Minister since 2018.
Our message, not just mine, I think both Prime Ministers, our message to investors is look at the complementarities between Johor and Singapore because there are many advantages in coming here and looking at this entire ecosystem. Not Johor by itself, nor Singapore by itself, but as an ecosystem that complements one another. And I think there are many strengths that we can harness from both sides that will allow us to enhance our value proposition and make this a much more competitive and attractive venue for businesses to operate from. Certainly on the Singapore side, we've engaged many of our businesses and they are very keen to do more out of Johor and then to combine with their operations in Singapore. We already have existing incentives for businesses who want to expand overseas. So businesses from Singapore can tap on those incentives, market readiness programs and grants in order to expand and have some operations in Johor that will synergize with their operations in Singapore. But in fact, I think the greater potential for the SEZ is not just about Singapore businesses going to Johor, but it's about both sides working together to attract new investment projects globally. And if we can come together, which we intend to, market the SEZ together, promote the SEZ as a combined destination, Johor, Singapore together, hopefully this will allow both of us to attract even more global investments to our respective countries, enhance the pie, expand the pie, create good jobs for both our peoples.
JS-SEZ is a unique initiative. Very rarely do you find two countries working together as a team. You can see any part of the world where two countries decide to work together, promote both countries and attract investments and be seen to be having compact relationship. Most countries are countries led by a government that's politically stable, with clarity in economic policies, and a clear position or policy to attract investments. And not only that, but selective in the sense that investments that we think will affect the demands and dictates of the future. And I think that by itself is a great incentive, other than the financial incentive or the infrastructure you're talking about. Because you can see any part of the region or the world where two countries work together as a team, it is a rare feat. And we are now expanding this sort of a sentiment and policy towards the sub-region and ASEAN as a whole.